I mentioned a couple of times before that Tim Curry is the greatest character actor of all time, and while the 2017 It movie is by far the superior adaptation of Stephen King's novel, I find Pennywise from the 1990 miniseries to be a lot more enjoyable, and that is because, as usual, Tim Curry gives it his absolute all. So, NECA nabbed the It license, and they're doing 4 bloody versions, one of them actually bloody, of the 2017 Pennywise, but they also snuck in a 1990s Curry Pennywise to my great delight. The sculpt is fantastic, and there are 4 different heads, all based on some of his most iconic moments in the miniseries. Well, all except this one. There isn't, to my recollection, a single moment in the miniseries where Pennywise looks this gloomy. If I were in charge of the design, I would without a doubt pick the iconic cover art or the wicked evil grin of this promotional photo. What's even more annoying is that every other product NECA is doing with classic Pennywise has him sculpted with a nice grin, but not the action figure, oh no. Fortunately, as luck would have it, my ordered Pennywise had a defect on his laughing head, which also unfortunately was my favourite. There's a cut line going across his face, so I contacted Big Bad Toy Store to see if they could ship out a replacement, which they could. Now, while waiting, I don't have any use for this head really, so I started thinking about how I could make an evil grin Pennywise. I started off with cutting the head in half. The weird factory defect was actually a decent starting point, and then I made another cut inside of his mouth so I could put his teeth together. After that, I took the default moody Pennywise head and cut it just below the nose and fused it with the other 2 parts. I then started to resculpt it to hide the seam lines as well as making the grin a bit more natural. Finally, I painted the head up to bring it all together. I painted the white with a pretty thick coat to make it look like caked on makeup. I also gently dry brushed some red onto his eyeballs to give him that bloodshot look he's got in the miniseries. Hope you like it!
If you try to fight us. Hi, Georgie. Don't you want a balloon? Kiss me, fat boy. I'll kill you all. Every nightmare you ever had. I am the worst dream come true. I'm everything you ever were afraid of.